notice having been transmitted to the Courier News and Star Ledger on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2018, as well as posting on the bulletin board in the city clerk's office. Mr. Clerk, may I have a roll call, please?
Council members Armani.
Here.
Councilman Good.
Present.
Councilman Hockaday.
Here.
Councilman Storch is absent during roll call. Councilwoman Tolliver.
Here.
Vice President Mills Ransom.
Present.
Council President McCray.
Present.
6 members present and a quorum.
Clerk, are there any communications from the mayor?
Yes, His Honor the Mayor, Adrian O'Mapp, has submitted the following nominees for advice and consent from the City Council, and that is Carlos N. Sanchez as the Plainfield Business Administrator, Ronald E. West as the Director of Finance, Lawrence K. Dammy Sr. as the Director of Public Works, Valerie Jackson as the Director of Economic Development, Jazz Clayton Hunt as the Director of Communications and Technology, and Shep Brown as the Director of Health and Social Services. And that concludes communication from the mayor.
The bills list and other financial documents have been sent to the council via email. Public comments will be limited to resolutions and ordinance being considered this evening. Each speaker will be given a total of 3 minutes. The floor is now open. Seeing none, may I have a motion to close public comments? Go.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any objection? Okay. Are there any questions for resolutions A through E? Ms. Tolliver?
No. Thank you.
Mr. Hockaday?
No.
Mr. Good?
None, Council President.
Mr. O'Malley?
No questions.
Ms. Mills Ransom?
No.
Do we have a consensus to add these to the agenda?
Yes. Yes.
Are there any questions for resolutions F and K?
Yes, okay.
F through K.
No.
No.
Do we have a consensus to add this to the agenda?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Does the corporate counsel office have items to be considered this evening?
Yes, thank you, Council President. There's one item which was previously discussed in executive session. The Corporation Counsel's Office asked that an ordinance be added to authorize the sale of 130 West Front Street, Block 250, lots 2 through 9, commonly referred to as the Tempers Building. Is there a consensus to add that, Council
Is
President?
there consensus to add this?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Council President.
Would the Department of Administration and Finance please present their items?
Good evening, Council. Item L is a resolution to accept the corrective action plan for the 1/2017 audit finding. Audit and Control and the Police Division will monitor and take any necessary actions to ensure all checks are deposited within 24 hours of receipt. And the finding was really about, the lack of timely filing of checks. Item M is to request before council to adopt a resolution authorizing the cancellation of 2018 and 2019 taxes and issue a refund check in the amount of $1,727.44 due to the granting of a 100% disabled veterans exemption. Item N is a request before council for authorization for an overpayment refund in the amount of $281.16 for Block 218, Lot 1. Item O is a request before council for authorization for a refund of taxes due to a successful state tax appeal for Block 318, Lot 12 in the amount of $2,954.82. And item P is a request before council for authorization to apply and accept a grant from the United Way of Greater Union County, the Union County Family Support and Prevention Grant in the amount of $8,000 for Plainfield Action Services.
Any questions, Ms. Oliver?
None.
Mr. Hockaday?
Just wanted to regarding the payment of our bills within 24 hours of receipt. What constitutes receipt?
It's really when someone, any employee receives a check from an outside entity, it's supposed to be deposited the next day, or delivered to audit and control by the next day.
Okay, so employee has to receive it, so.
That's because someone has to receive it and then take action.
So if we just get the mail on Saturday, for example, nobody's here, that's not received.
That doesn't count. It's from the time, in this case, we had some checks in drawers. And that's what would surface the audit fund.
Okay.
Mr. Good?
Items N and O, were they commercial or residential?
N is residential, and I'd have to go in and look for item O, to see exactly what that was. So you'll have to give me a moment to log on and take a look.
It's residential.
I'm sorry, Council
It's
President?
residential.
Oh, okay, thank you. Is that certain? That is, he says it's residential.
I'll have to log on and bring it up on that file to take a look. So if I'll come back in at the end.
It's 201-203 East Front Street. I'm not sure if it's residential, but that's the address.
He answered the question. No question.
No question.
Okay, do I have consensus to put these items on the agenda?
Yes.
Would the Department of Public Affairs and Safety please present their items?
Good evening, Council President, members of council. Just item Q, one item is to purchase 3 vehicles for the fire division, 2019 Ford Fiestas, in a total amount of $41,208. It's for fire inspectors, part-time fire inspectors to handle their fire inspections.
Ms. Tolliver?
No questions.
Mr. Alcott? No questions. Mr. Good?
Yes.
Mr. Armadale?
No questions.
Ms. Mills Ransom?
No questions.
Do I have consensus to put this on the agenda?
Yes.
Yes.
Would the Department of Public Works and Urban Development please present their items?
Good evening, Mr. Council President, members of council. Letter R, resolution authorized approval to submit a grant application, accept the grant, and execute a grant agreement with New Jersey Department of Transportation, fiscal year 2019. This is for the resurfacing of Woodland Avenue from South Avenue to Scotts Plains border. Resolution S is resolution modifying agreement between the City of Plainfield and Community Champions Corporation. It's a name change from Community Champions Corporation to Property Registration Champions LLC. Resolution T is resolution authorizing submission of a grant application to County of Union, Division of Aging, Department of Human Services to obtain funds under the Safe Housing and Transportation Program, the amount of $59,070 for 2019 to 2021. Resolution U is resolution authorizing refunds of escrow payments in the amount not to exceed $1,500. Resolution V, resolution authorizing 720 lien placements due to emergency abatements totaling $27,802.68.
Ms. Tolliver, any questions?
No questions.
Mr. Alcott? Mr. Good?
None.
Mr. Armadale? No questions. Ms. Mills Ransom?
No questions.
Okay, do I have consensus to place this on the agenda?
Yes.
Would Economic Development please present their items?
Yes, good evening, council members. Resolution W is a resolution designating certain portions of South Avenue as an area in need of redevelopment. It's a non-condemnation study and directing the planning board to prepare a redevelopment plan for those properties. The second resolution, Resolution X, is a resolution designating Block 245, Lot 1. That is a city-owned property located at 225-231 West 2nd Street, and it would be added as an area in need of redevelopment and to prepare a non-condemnation redevelopment plan for the expanded TODD West, Transit-Oriented Development District West.
Ms. Tolliver?
No questions.
Mr. Hockaday?
No question.
Mr. Good?
None.
Mr. Arnoldi?
No questions.
Ms. Mills Ransom?
No questions.
Do we have a consensus to place this item on the agenda?
Yes.
Will the administration please present their ordinances submitted for consideration?
Yes, ordinance MC 2018-24 is an ordinance to repeal and replace the sign regulations for the signage and build this in architecture for the city of Plainfield.
Any questions? Ms. Powell?
None, thank you.
Mr. Hoppender?
None.
Mr. Good?
Mr. Sanchez, can you please, not just for myself, but for the public, explain that resolution, please?
The main changes that the sign regulations is having is incorporating what the market is calling for. So it's allowing new signage, new lettering, and for the business districts in the city of Plainfield, including neon signs.
So it's not much different.
It's just allowing for more flexibility so that we can approve and entertain new signage as the market calls for.
Thank you.
Mr. Arnoldi?
No questions.
Ms. Mills Ransom?
No questions.
Okay. Do we have consensus to add these to the agenda?
Yes.
NC 2018-25 is an ordinance amending Chapter 16, Vehicles and Traffic, and this is in particular to convert a one-way street into a two-way street, and specifically Cleveland Ave.
Any questions? Ms. Powell?
None.
Mr. Hoppender?
None.
Mr. Good?
No, Council President.
Mr. Arnoldi?
No questions.
Ms. Mills Ransom?
No questions.
Do we have consensus to move this to the agenda?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Bond 1265, this is an amendment to a previous adopted ordinance to allow the city to reallocate funding for the fire department in the amount of $70,000.
$78,000.
Any questions, Ms. Powell?
None.
Mr. Hoppender?
No, Council President.
Mr. Good?
No, sir.
Mr. Arnoldi?
No questions.
Ms. Mills Ransom?
No questions.
Do we have consensus to move this to the agenda?
Yes.
King E. Citizens' participation. Citizens are welcome to address the council on any governmental item of concern to them, whether or not it is scheduled on the agenda above. During this portion of the agenda, a total of 60 minutes has been allocated for all public comments to be presented. If you wish to be heard, come to the podium and give your name and address to the clerk for the record. The amount of discussion on any single subject, as well as the amount of time any single speaker is allowed, will be limited to 5 minutes. Large groups are urged to select someone to represent them. The floor is now open.
John A. Pritchard, formerly of 723 Orange Avenue, Plainfield, now 42-44 West Holly Street, Cranford. We must back our soldiers, sailors, Marines, Coast Guardsmen, and airmen who are doing their duty to defend our freedom. Some of them are from Plainfield, and of course from Cranford, where I now live. Every one of them are putting their lives on the line to defend us. Let us not forget that 16 men from Plainfield lost their lives during the war in Vietnam, and we failed to back up our men, those who survived, as well as those who died. The poor brave soldier there despised, nor count as a stranger. Remember, he's his country's stay in day and hour of danger. Secondly, we need to reactivate Muhlenberg. We need to reactivate the hospital here in Plainfield. We need that hospital needed very badly. Last month we commemorated the anniversary of the September 11th attacks. Well, whenever the September 11th attack occurs, we'll need that hospital and many others very, very badly. We need to reactivate that hospital. And the sooner we reactivate the old bird, the better off we all will be. Don't make us so clear.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, I'm there.
Good evening, everyone. Timothy Priano. It's nice to see that we have a resolution recognizing October as the Arts Month, but there's nothing in the whole resolution of what we're going to do to recognize. It's just a statement. Do we have any plans that we're going to be putting arts out and displaying Plainfield of any sort? Because I've spoken to a lot of the different organizations in town and no one's heard anything. How we're going to engage the community with the national arts. Just a question, just asking, just trying to get the arts moving here. Thank you.
Seeing no more for public comments, may I have a motion to close public comment?
Move.
Second.
All in favor? I have a motion to adjourn.
Moved.
Second. All in favor? Meeting adjourned. Council people, administration, you're invited upstairs to have cake.